Hey, welcome to Balance519. I'm your host, Big G, and always with me is Little Dragon. How you doing today, Little Dragon?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. We know, guys. We know it's been some time. It's been over a week. We usually like to get at least 2 or 3 episodes out, especially with a lot of stuff going on, in the city, and then obviously on the market because we do like to cover that too. So we do apologize, but I did go on a little bit of a vacation. So I definitely want to touch on that, but we definitely want to catch you guys up on everything that's happening. All right, first thing we want to shout out someone in Guelph, IFBB Pro, about to make his pro debut, Eiren Gauley. Also know him as the owner of Pump House Supplements on the South End.
Yep.
Anyways, we've been just chatting about, actually before we started the episode, we're just chatting about Eiren. We're just saying that usually when you see the big guys, they're so intimidating and they're kind of assholes. But this guy, man, you guys got to visit his store. You really want some knowledge and just want some face-to-face experience from a pro that's actually, that's about to, do his pro debut, and just what it took, to struggle to finally get that pro card. He's definitely open to sharing his story and definitely the things that have worked for him. So, definitely not the big guy, the big scary syndrome that you usually see. Like, he's so approachable. Anyways, we were talking about his picks. Now, show that pick from before, his side tricep.
Yeah.
And then now take a look at the recent side tricep as he's preparing for the pro debut. Like, wow. Like, that's a lot of hard work. Especially not to rush it. I mentioned that to him when I talked to him today for a little bit. I just said, I knew a lot of bodybuilders and pros as well that once they turned pro, they wanted to get to the big show, which is the Olympia, so bad that they kind of rushed their physiques.
Yeah.
And then sometimes when that happens, you lose the lines, like the look and the structure of your physique that got you to your pro card status in the first place. So he didn't do that. Trained hard, didn't rush, trying to, I guess COVID and lockdowns were definitely a blessing in disguise, because it would have prevented him. I don't think he would have rushed it, but it definitely would have prevented some other pros from just, going and, oh, I'm going to do this show and I got to look a certain way and weigh a certain weight, and they're chasing it, they're not giving it that time. But when we looked, what did it remind you of, eh? Did it remind you of Dorian?
Yeah.
Dorian Yates, that
for sure.
93 change. Pull that up. Look at this side tricep.
Yeah.
This is Dorian from the 1992 Olympia prep to the 1993.
Yeah.
And it, sure, it's Dorian Yates, 6-time Mr. Olympia, and we're talking about Eiren, who's just doing his pro debut, but still, look at the pics, man. That's, if there's a structure. And geez, like, Eiren's a big dude. Eiren, I'm sorry if I get this wrong, but I think he's 6'5".
He's up there.
That is a big bodybuilder to fill out like that.
Yeah. But it's
like
also,
in the one picture, he looked like he was 5'9".
Yeah.
I look taller than him.
He is built,
he was that
like
big.
a tank.
Yeah. But anyways, pro debut's coming. Eiren, good luck. You're representing Guelph, Pump House, and just our our little fitness cult that we have in Guelph. You are definitely holding the torch for that show. And good luck. Let us know. And then we'd like to have you on the show. Definitely.
Awesome. That would be awesome.
All right. Moving on. We're still not open. Everything Fitness. You can catch Eiren and his fiance there too. She's going to be a pro shortly too. If she hasn't turned already, I apologize. If you're already a pro.
Mm-hmm.
But they train at Everything Fitness, so sometimes you can catch them there.
Yeah.
But yes, we are not open. We still are waiting on stage 3. We're hoping that stage 3 is soon, because I don't know, but wasn't stage 3 supposed to be already at numbers that we've achieved?
Yeah.
I know they get the final call. That's what sucks. We don't really get to do much as we like to complain about it online. I get it.
These are facts.
Stage 3 is stage 3. Exactly.
Crying out loud.
And did you see World Gym open the way we did?
Yeah.
This week,
Outside.
I think. Yeah, and then of course
what happened?
bylaw came, and bylaw came, shut them down same way, because, and I get it, I felt bad because we tried it too, and the reason it couldn't get done was because Wellington Dufferin Public Health is viewing the law and interpreting it their own way. So that's how it's a stalemate, because our lawyer's saying it should be this way, and they're saying no, it's red, they mean this, when it comes to this disability the Disability Act. But I think it's Waterloo Region Public Health was a little more lenient, so that's why those Kitchener Waterloo clubs at the time were able to, and I think are allowed to open now under the Disability Act. So, but that's, everyone messages us and just says, oh, this gym's open in Kitchener, and I get it.
Yeah,
it's a different area, different region, so we got to wait till stage 3, unfortunately. I know everyone just wants to work out. I get it, especially today. It rained. I got so many messages. When can we work out? And I get, like, normally we see them on Instagram at the track or doing their own thing, but I get it. It sucks. Once that's taken, then you're like, oh yeah, this is why I wanted a gym for days like today.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. Hopefully soon. I want to get back to what I was chatting about when I went away. We went to Sabo Beach. It was just a Monday, Tuesday. It was something we booked in November because we didn't know. So we just whatever was available for Airbnbs or any of these cottage like hotels that are like on bookings.com. They had all these specials because lockdowns were happening and no one knew, so everything was on sale. So we booked a bunch of places with the 72-hour cancellation. But since everything opened up, we kept this one. But we didn't know, what was it going to be like, because it looked like, just saying, in the pics it's old, which I kind of liked, because I do like these little cottages that aren't, obviously I would love to stay in some $1 million mansion, but I kind of still want to feel like I'm out in the wilderness. So as fun as that is when you have a big party or a whatever, it's a huge gathering, for the moments that Laura and I are looking for out there, it's this place was perfect. Like, this place was like only, I think on bookings it was like $150, and it was a standalone. I have some videos if you pull that up. It was like a standalone place, and it had its own deck, its own barbecue. And then when you went into the cottage, these cabins, like they weren't attached to any other ones. You could get them attached by 2. Then they had this huge motel that had actual rooms like a hotel, and those were cheaper to get. But you could get this thing that had a full kitchen, a renovated bathroom, and it had a fire pit and its own parking spot too. So you didn't have to worry. And then if you show that other spot, when you just go down, because it is a marina, like I was fishing right off the dock and we caught a bass. It was funny because I just brought the rod and worms, just thinking, whatever, just something to do after supper. And then in my head, I was like, wait a minute, if we catch something, how am I gonna get this thing off? Because I didn't bring the tackle box, which isn't that far. It was just up by the cabin. And what happens? She like, there looks like it was looking like the storm was coming. So she's like, okay, one more cast. So I was like, okay, leave that cast out. All of a sudden, I was like, oh
no picture.
So boom, I hit it, and it was like, oh, there is something there. I know, because she was holding it, and I was like, there was like this panic of like, okay, anyways, there was no iPhones were coming out during the stress of the bass. But I swear it was there. I know.
Prep your phone.
It was like this big. No.
Yeah. How big? Sorry.
No, it wasn't a big bass. We brought it. No, it wasn't big. And we put it back.
Still.
It was crazy too, because there was a beaver that went by with the log, and it went underneath the dock we were fishing on. And it wasn't small. It was big. It looked like a big teddy bear, but still, I was like, you ain't biting me, man. I kept looking back like, where's that thing? Where's that thing? Where's that thing?
Next time wear a body cam so we can see all this stuff.
You know what? I do have this harness thing I was gonna start wearing when I trained people just to catch all the jokes.
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of jokes that happen at our club.
Well, I meant for
but then every time I wear it, everyone no one's relaxed during the session. Yeah. Everyone's so tense, and I can't get anyone to just think about, they're not thinking about the exercise, they keep thinking about what they might be doing or looking like in the camera. So I gotta find a next way.
I get it.
I get a small, yeah. Because I would tell them, hey, I'm gonna have this on and I'm just gonna record our session just random. Is that okay? And they're like, yeah, sure. But then every rep, they're just looking over.
Posing.
What's up? How do I look at this angle? It's funny.
Wow.
All right. Let's move on. There's so much. Guys, this is how our episodes go, all right? Like, we give you the city stuff, we give you the Guelph update, some shout outs for local people or businesses that we support, and then we get into usually the gym, and if there's any news on that, sometimes we touch on fitness, and then we always go into crypto because that's new for us and we're bullish on cryptocurrency. So if you're not into crypto, that's usually at the end. Just or if you're here for the crypto stuff because you're starting crypto, you can just fast forward. You can see those graphics that little dragon puts up. You'll see the Bitcoin symbol or whatever, and then you can just get to that. So just know that's how it works. If you're just here to see the shout out, or I messaged you and said, hey, I'm shouting out your business, or that shout out you wanted for your wife's birthday, I'm playing the birthday video at the beginning. It's always at the beginning. So if you're trying to catch something because you know what's coming on this episode, just watch the beginning and then just know you can fast forward and see the graphics in between that little dragon does. Instead of us putting it in the timeline, you can just it's easy.
Nice.
All right. Okay, crypto, it's been nuts. Like, I keep kicking my camera. You see that shaking? Everyone's like, what's wrong with that? Everyone's thinking there's something wrong with their phone. No, it's me. I'm kicking the camera.
Wow.
Dude, I'm too hype. It's weird. We don't usually record at this time. We record at like 1:30, 2 o'clock. Everybody, just so you know. Who knows when it gets edited and rendered, because I'm so late on sending stuff to Low Dragons. Always my fault, believe me. But yeah, it's not right now. It's like just after 8 p.m. So it's like, I don't know. I'm in a weird hype mood. I can't stay on topic. Everything's funny. Oh my gosh. I think this is the most fun I've had doing this thing. It's not so serious. It's funny. Okay, crypto. Everybody knows. Okay, now we're moving on. Boom, you're gonna see this thing. It would be here? No, it would be here.
No, you're not. You're right the first time.
It'd be here.
Yes, it's right there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So right there is like supposed to be a Bitcoin thing.
Yeah.
Right? When you're fast forwarding. And if you don't want that, you see that, then you can just stop the episode. But listen, okay, whoa. Before we continue, especially if you want crypto, you know you can come for the easy, basic crypto if you're just getting into it on our channel. So please hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and hit the bell button. Even if you're just wanting the city's stuff because you want to see who we're shouting out, or you want to see those birthdays or call or shout outs to those businesses, then just hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. Because if you hit the like button, then it definitely gets people going. If you like information on fitness over 40, hit that like button. If you like making money in crypto, hit the like button. If you like wealth, hit the like button. If you like Little Dragon, hit the like button. It's easy, guys. If you like chocolate, I think you should just hit the like button. We'll talk about chocolate. Oh, we did. You saw Little Dragon. Oh my gosh. If you want to see this guy can bake. Like my girl said, he was a Carol that baked in a past life before he was an island boy.
I just like chocolate.
He was.
I like chocolate.
A baker, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But yes, if you like chocolate and you like those crazy things we had going on that he was making, man, describe that one more time. It's a chocolate chip cookie.
It was a triple chocolate chip cookie with chocolate chunks. A layer of chocolate mortar, and then to that was score bits, and they were
Score bits.
big cookies.
Like it was like this and like this thick. If you like that, hit the like button. If you're gonna watch the UFC this weekend, hit the like button.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
All right. Okay. Focus, Gary. All right, here we go. Back to crypto. Things are crazy. So we still think it's bullish. We are in such a crazy bear market right now, but what we're learning and what we're going to start doing, we're going to start getting something together. I'm just going to quickly say, like, we're trying to get this basic, like, crypto for beginners tutorials put together that you can utilize if you're just getting into it, because we just got into it, so we understand those weird like trying to sign up, trying to get verified, which one should I use, and what does it mean what's a limit order, and how do I, but nobody really likes to ask. I remember we didn't like to ask too many questions because nobody likes to ask questions, because nobody likes other people to think that they're dumb or they don't know anything. So what did we do? Then we actually had to go through all the tutorials. So we're going to try to make that a little easier if you're new and you're wanting to get into crypto and trading, and just seeing how you can just, trade on a daily to try and help especially during these lockdowns and these tough times everyone has. I mean, all you need is Wi-Fi, and you don't need a lot of money to start. $100 can get you started in investing and then trading if you want. Anyways, we're going to try to get that together. So definitely look for that coming up. But with the market right now, the whales are taking over. They are making Bitcoin sit. And I know we talk about Bitcoin a lot. I know we're not really Bitcoin maxis. Like, sure, it is the apex asset, but we do have investments and we do trade, other coins, but in other assets. But we all know that whatever happens with Bitcoin happens to the rest of the market. That's you, even if you're in ETH or in ADA or wherever, whatever happens to the Bitcoin dominance is going to determine what's going to happen with those markets as well. So that's why we track it so much. Anyways, what's happening now, if you're new, is it's just a consolidation phase, because the height of the bull market we hit, I think it was 65,000, something like that. And now we're sitting at 30. So this is the whales pushing it down just to get to accumulate Bitcoin for themselves and shake out the retail investors, us, because we get scared, so we sell. They want to accumulate all that at 30,000, and then they're going to drive the price up and make all the retail investors come running back in when it goes parabolic one more time. So that's basically what's happening now. But there's a lot of other things going on with that. Play that clip with the FUD that's happening with that US, I think it was that US senator that was in getting stuff on the market, going on the market and buying stock in companies that did well during lockdowns. So it kind of makes you wonder what they're preparing for. Anyways, it's better explained on Crypto Banter with Ran. All right, play the
went up when the stock markets, when the lockdowns happened last year. So what's going on? Why is this happening? Because Nancy Pelosi knew that lockdowns are about to come. She knew that there'd be huge FUD around this Delta variant of the Olympics. She definitely knew that Japan was planning on postponing or on banning travelers. And that's why she took these positions. Politicians using inside info to profit while people are forced to stay at home. That is what's going on here. Okay, now let's look at this FUD and ask, is this FUD actually real FUD or is it garbage? I showed you yesterday that Nancy Pelosi bought a whole lot of call options, which means that she's bullish about certain stocks going up. Which stocks was Nancy Pelosi bullish about? Alphabet. She was very bullish about Alphabet. She took between $1 million and $5 million in positions. She was super bullish about Amazon. She was bullish about Apple, and she was super bullish about Nvidia. What are these stocks? Look at them again. These stocks are what you call the stay-at-home stocks. These are the same stocks that pumped when the lockdowns happened.
All right. The other thing I wanted to bring up was, all right, we must follow 3 major crypto YouTubers. And these people are millionaires in their own right because they've been doing and investing in Bitcoin when it was really low. So they've been in the game for a long time. They all do fundamental analysis and they all do technical analysis. Everybody claims that their channel is the best. And I don't know we listen to 5 total, but maybe 3 are like, we have top 3 or 4 that we always go to on a daily for our stuff. Now, the one that we're kind of sitting on lately, which is Crypto Banter, they put out a challenge to all the other YouTubers who claim to be number 1. Now, BitBoy Crypto, like Ben, they're the top dogs. Like they are, like as he says in the beginning of his opening, that they are the number 1 crypto channel in all of the interwebs, and they're at 1 point something million followers. They're the highest. But then Ran from Crypto Banter, yeah, sure, he's just trailing in soon to 300,000, but he claims, which with the analysis that they do lately at the last, I don't know, since Sheldon the Sniper's been on his channel, I've been really only trading with them, and I've been successful during this bear trend. I've accumulated so much more coin and still been able to survive with trading a USDT, on a daily to pay bills. Like they're the ones. So they were saying that they don't like that the other ones are claiming who is the most, profitable channel in all the interwebs. Right. So he put out a challenge to all these guys. And then BitBoy today answered it at his live, because these guys go live 2 or 3 times a day, So anyways, play the challenge from Crypto Banter and play the answer back from Ben.
Okay. Sheldon and I, we are definitely the most profitable crypto community in the world. Everyone thinks that they is the most profitable crypto communities in the world. So the way I see it, the only way to actually settle this is through this. I think it's time for the banter challenge. And here's how the banter challenge works. It's very simple. Crypto Banter, me and Sheldon and I, we are now challenging the following YouTube influencers, channels, to a challenge. We're challenging Elliot Trades, MN Crypto, BitBoy Crypto, Crypto's Are Us, Chico Crypto, Altcoin Daily, The Moon Carl, and Crypto Cobain. The challenge. How this challenge works is super, super, super simple. Fred, let me talk, bro. You keep putting these slides up. I want to see me. Okay, now, how does this challenge work? So it works like this. Each one of us puts $10,000 into a portfolio, a completely visible portfolio. We trade the portfolio for 3 months. 3 months, we trade the portfolio in a visible way, and you're only allowed to trade. Okay, now, Fred, now you can put the rules up. So $10,000 invested for 3 months, listed tokens only. You can trade as many times as you like. You can trade, you can invest, you can do whatever the hell you want. Whatever the hell you want. 3 months, the winner takes the title and the money, and we'll decide what the prize money is on one condition. That prize money must be given back to your community. You can decide how to give it back to one person, many people, but that prize money goes to the community. I think to go onto your YouTube channel and to slam other channels or to say, hey, we're better and we called this and we called that. BitBoy claims he called the top and he claims that we didn't call the top. Okay, wada. You think you're a better investor than us? Great. Put your money where your mouth is. You think that you're giving great quality content to your people? Great. Put your money where your mouth is. Let's see what you can do in 3 months. In 3 months, either you can take that $10,000 and grow it faster than anybody else with your long-term strategies or your short-term strategies, or you can, you know why I did this? Let me tell you why I did this. Because everyone says that things always
Exactly. I have been predicting.
But that's bullshit. Because it's all very well to say that, but put your money where your mouth is. Okay, so bottom line, we are challenging the following channels to the banter challenge. The banter challenge is we put $10,000 into a portfolio, we trade the portfolio, it's fully visible, we'll find a platform where it's fully visible, and in 3 months we'll work out which YouTube channel you should be watching and which YouTube channel you shouldn't be watching if you want to get good, profitable news.
On TV, bottom left-hand corner of the screen, pull up more actions or more options and hit react, and you can like the video that way. So here we go. Let's get it.
So the first question I wanted you to take a look at real quick, somebody asked about the Rand Neuner tweet where he kind of challenged all the top crypto YouTubers to a trading contest. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't. Let's go check it out.
They wanted a reaction to that. More or less, he says, you, Elio, Cryptos Are Us, MM, The Moon, Crypto Cobain, Allcoin Daily, Journey, and Chico to all trade. So,
yeah. Well, yeah, sure. I mean, we'll get in on it.
I think the rules. There's the rules right there.
Okay, here we go. Look at that. There's the rules. Okay, yeah, sure, we'll do it. Why not?
Perfect. Okay,
that was easy.
That was easy.
We don't ever turn down a challenge here on the channel.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. All right, and lastly, on crypto is crypto is now going to be part of the UFC. The UFC just agreed to partner with Crypto.com, and that's
Wow.
yeah, right. And that's Crypto.com is an app that both of us use, and we have the Crypto Visa, and the Crypto Visa actually allows you to use your crypto and transfer it onto into a Visa card, and then that Visa card will be able to use anywhere around the world that accepts Visa. So you're actually allowed to or able to use, if you're like day trading and you, let's say you try to make, $100 to $150 a day, well, you can keep transferring that to the Visa and then spend it on the Visa. So anyways, they're actually partnering up with the UFC. So play that clip too from Crypto Banter with the UFC.
Of sports sponsorship. Now, you saw this yesterday. Everyone saw this. This is great news. The first time in history, the UFC has partnered up with a sponsor on their outfits, and guess who the sponsor is? It's Crypto.com. And there's a part in this article somewhere which says, a few years ago, we would never have even thought about doing this. This is from the UFC. But now, they've taken on Crypto.com. You've got FTX sponsoring the Miami Stadium, the Miami Arena.
All right, so that brings us to this weekend. Big UFC event. Connor and Dustin 3. Man, my heart pick is definitely Connor.
Yeah.
I think I chose him because to me, this is the only way it could happen is KO or TKO in the second round or earlier. Because I honestly think first and second round will go to Connor, and then he starts to fade, unfortunately. So 3, and Dustin is just so durable, and he can grind it out for the 5 rounds. Where Connor is, I think, more skilled, but he's got to get it done early, unless he's done something different, because he has not been
consistent.
No, sorry, for this fight, he hasn't been consistent. He's been losing. He's just lost 2 in a row.
Training.
Is it 2 in a row? No, he lost. He just lost to Dustin, won against Cowboy, but lost to Khabib, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. Anyways, but he's just been off the radar. Like in all the embeddeds, he didn't have much. Like he's not in any of them. And then I just listened to some interviews because he's been totally around no family. He's just been, it's just training camp. It's just this fight. Everything's just this fight. He's not around anybody but his team. So we'll see. Then there was this thing that what podcast is that? Oh, Weighing In, Big John McCarthy and that former UFC fight. I can't think of his name. That sucks. That's the stroke, guys.
Blame the
has nothing to do with Fire and Flower.
Right.
But their podcast, they were talking about this pick that Connor had. He was doing a front double bicep, and he had looked like a bit of staph infection on his elbow.
What?
So they're thinking that he might be on antibiotics.
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
not obviously not going to say anything. No fighter's going to say that they're
Yeah.
sick or whatever. So they're just talking about that, trying to get if that's happened, and then has the antibiotics in him till Tuesday, and then he'd have to flush it out with a lot of water, which he has to do before the weight cut anyway. So, anyways, they're just discussing that if that was, but whatever. You can't, no excuses. It's no real fighter fights at 100%. Like to be where you need to be for the fight, there's wear and tear on the machine. That's the whole thing. A lot of people, the machine's broken by the time they get to the big show.
But he's not an amateur.
They don't care. No, for sure. Yeah. No, for sure. But a lot of, I see a lot of athletes and people like they kill themselves, to get to the show. And then once they get there, they got nothing left to give.
Yeah.
That's basically, that was it. They didn't take care of their body enough, in between fights, and just do all the, there's all those little things that you need to do. Like, especially for me, all the injuries I had, I could have listened to all those older guys. Oh my gosh, we're those older guys talking to the high school guys at our club, eh? You know that.
Yeah.
I like when I tell them, I'm like, wow, there was one of Doug's buddies was saying this to me, and I didn't listen. I just warmed up. Like, remember back in the day, I'm just gonna warm up with 2 plates on the bench. Like, man, that would crush me right now. Warm up with 2 plates on the bench. Like, gone are those days. And then like mobility or warming up or stretching. Like the only time I stretched was in Taekwondo. I never did it where I was supposed to. And Taekwondo stretching is so different than the stretching I needed for bodybuilding.
Right.
Or just training in general.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Anyways, wow, that went somewhere else. UFC. What's the other fight? Oh, yeah, another heart pick is Wonder Boy against Gilbert Burns. I think Gilbert Burns will win, but I like Wonder Boy. He's like my type of striker, so that's why I like him. And he's just, I don't know. He's a really likable athlete, really likable fighter. So I hope he wins too. But man, I can't even think of the other fights. Oh wait, but O'Malley's fighting a guy that for like his first time at the UFC. He was explaining at the press conference that because something happened with his fighter, so he got to pick who he was going to fight. So he picked this guy, and he's never fought in the UFC. It's his debut.
Great.
So I mean, yeah, but I mean,
should be interesting.
Betting odds, imagine. Oh, I think it was like it was like 6.5 or something.
Yeah.
When I saw. But yeah, I did bet for Connor to do it before the end of the second. So.
Oh, did you? Okay.
$20. I invest.
I know.
I invest and gamble way more in crypto than I ever would on a fight.
Yeah. He's your boy, and you hope that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Is that based on technical analysis? No.
Based on technical analysis. If I take the emotion out of it, I would say Dustin. Let me say, if I say without emotion, it's Dustin.
There you go. See, I like McGregor because he's a likable person, but his kicks are sloppy.
And his come up, but like they are now. Like when he was climbing before the Mayweather, he was a killer. Like his kicks were killer, everything. And now I don't know. But anyways, I hope he can do it. I hope he can do it. Yeah. And then what are the other fights? So there's Tyron Woodley is boxing against Jake Paul. That's going to be good.
Nice.
And then the Pacquiao fight. I don't even know if I can talk about that one when it comes up. Man, I remember watching those with my dad when he was alive. It was just such an event. Flags hanging everywhere, everybody in Pacquiao t-shirts.
I'm not saying anything.
Everybody's drinking. It was just this crazy event. It was like an all-day thing, and then the fight.
Yeah.
And then usually my dad would pass out on the couch, and then we'd all wake him up when Pacquiao was finally fighting because he didn't want to see anyone else. So that was his time. Okay, 3-fight nap.
Nice.
3-fight nap, and then wake me up in the main event.
Oh boy.
Well, yeah, so that'll be good. That's August. Both of those are in August. So
nice.
All right. Well, I guess that's it. thank you for tuning in today at the Balance519. Definitely hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell button so every time we're on, you'll get that notification. Anything to add, Little Dragon, before we go?
That's about it.
All right, guys. We'll hope to see you one more time this week, but if not, we'll definitely do a fight breakdown on what happened on the weekend with the UFC. All right, guys. Take care, and we'll see you soon.